you were using Rawlings at Hawaii too.
Yeah.
What about Rawlings is the difference maker for you? What do you think they do better than anybody else?
You know, I think it's more of a comfort thing for me. Is you know, I've always used Rawlings since I was a little kid. Always coming up, I always had Rawlings, and you know, that was just a thing for me. I never wanted to change. I just felt comfortable with it, and you know, I felt like there's no reason for me to change it if I've been with it my whole life. Growing up, man, all the way through high school, I was a catcher.
Catcher?
Yeah, catcher through high school. My freshman year in college, I was a center fielder, and then sophomore, junior year, I turned into second baseman.
So, as a catcher, you were using Rawlings as well, and
yeah.
and did the leather just stand up and just?
I mean, that's all I ever used was Rawlings. Yeah. You know, I never did mess with any other glove. I loved, you know, for me, I like the feeling of a Rawlings because the weight that it gives. You know, I like to have that control of having a thicker glove and something that I feel like it's in my hand.
Right, right.
You know, I don't like that light feel where, you know, I don't really understand where the glove's at the point.
I got you.
I think having that little extra weight behind the glove was big for me. It's 11 and a half. It's a different web. It's a V web. I saw it on. I saw it in their little booklet.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, let's try and put it on a glove and let's see what it looks like.
I like it. It's like the eye web. It's a little bit more flair.
Exactly. Figure with more of their all red glove, I'm also have a little more flair with the web as well.
Did you go on the custom builder and build that yourself?
Yeah, we had the guy come down and basically go on the custom builder, and he designed it. I just wanted an all red glove.
Yeah.
I felt like it'd be a cool little touch.
I like it.
And then, you know, on top of that, I'm going with some all red shoes this year, so, you know, I might even match the shoes to the glove at some point.
Most second basemen in the big leagues use an eye web. Is there something about that web that's different? I mean, can you talk about the way you pull it out? Like, what about that is different?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know why we all choose eye webs. I think it's kind of like, I think everyone before us was an eye web guy, and you just kind of work your way up. I mean, obviously Jeter was the one guy who had the full back, and
yeah,
you know, no one really wants to be that guy that would follow Jeter because, you know, where he's at and what he's done, you know, it's a tough task. But
I hear you.
I think eye web is just, you know, that's the web that all middle infielders kind of grow up using, and you know, you just kind of get accustomed to being with one thing and you don't want to change. So I'm a little nervous to be at this, but you know, then again, it's not too much of a difference. Hard to hide.
Oh, are you normally hard to hide, or yeah? What about the hard to hide?
I just like how the leather breaks up a little easier. Pro prefers a nice glove. Just for me, hard to hide. I like how soft it gets. I don't really like my gloves too stiff. You know, I always use the Web Gem glove care for my gloves.
Okay.
Yeah, I always use my gloves. They have the shape that I like.
What does that do for you?
It just, you know, keeps my gloves safe. You know, I don't need to bring it with me on the planes. I can pack it underneath and it's totally fine. You know, it comes with basically a little mold that keeps your glove in the shape that you want, and you know, there's a cover for it, and you strap it down and you just put it away, and you know, it doesn't get bent up or anything. That's just something my grandma told me when I was really young. You know, it's Proverbs 3, you know, verses 5 through 6.
Yeah.
It's in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. And I think that was something that I kind of lived my life by growing up in Hawaii, and you know, not really knowing if I'd ever make it this far. You know, I just told myself that my grandma told me, she's like, you know, whatever you do in life, just, you know, always refer back to Proverbs. And you know, I have it even tattooed on my back just because I love everything about it. It represents me to the fullest, and you know, I just have fun.